What up, guys? This is Hazard Toyman, and today we're taking another figure review. This time we're taking a look at a McFarlane Deluxe Theatrical Edition Peacemaker. So Peacemaker has ended Season 2. Season 1, Season 2 just came out, and Season 2 has ended. And why not to actually do a review of Peacemaker himself, John Cena. And this Peacemaker figure can include with a head sculpt, 2 accessory helmet, another helmet as well, and some Desert Eagle gun and an eagle, which is eagly. So this is front of the box. Side says Peacemaker, DC Studios. At the back of the box, got Peacemaker the series, Peace Out, you know what, and also it has a Peacemaker himself right there. I actually got this from Go-Free Collectibles. So, yeah, pretty much it. And that's side of the box too, as well. What I'll do is gonna take out the box and look at the figure. So, stay tuned. So we're back in attack. He's always the accessories and eagerly in the card. Looking at a deluxe theatrical card, the card has changed into this format instead of the classic, what's it called, they had the diesel logo there, and I think that's a rectangle or some stuff like that. And then at the back, you got some bio there, fun events of a Suicide Squad. Peacemaker returns to the encounter with Bloodsport, only discovered his freedom that comes at price. So yeah, you also got the new DC logo from James Gunn and Peacemaker as well. So these cards are very useful. So you can like buy these cards. Actually, no, I'll buy the cards, buy the figurines with the cards, and if you have like a bind folder, you can put these cards in the bind folder. Would be useful. So that's the card. Anyway, look at the figure. Looks pretty detailed, better than before. Now, when the first Peacemaker figure came out, which is the Suicide Squad, it was actually a joke. Because when the first one came out, without the gun holster, or the pistol, or the belt, and then it then came with a Peacemaker helmet that you can removable, I would say. And there was an unmarked version as well, which is the gold label, would say. But the gold label, the Suicide Squad Peacemaker didn't have the belt or holster. You just had the John Cena face, but not accurate to this head sculpt. So a lot of people bought online on eBay or buying John Cena wrestling figurines and replaced with the head from the old Peacemaker figure, which is the Suicide Squad. Or people either modify the holster, buying the accessory part, third-party parts, and glue this to the thing and buy the third-party belt. So that was the annoying thing about when you couldn't get like an actual Peacemaker figure, because when Season 1 came out, they had Peacemaker figure. Actually, no, that's alright. What's it called? So Suicide Squad Peacemaker Season 1 came out. They made this figure for a while until last year, I would say. So it kind of sucks about they just get too lazy, and I don't understand why. It's not just Peacemaker as well. It's even other figurines from McFarlane that are just too lazy. They just don't get the things that we want accurate to the film or show comic. And yeah, that's about it, which kind of sucks about my renting. I mean, sucks about my renting. It's still like, I hate when they don't give us gun accessories. Or even like the Penguin movie, the Penguin as in the Batman movie came out, they didn't have like, you know, cloth cape of the Batman figure, or either the holster of the Batman, or either accurate, you know, until they made the deluxe version, which is the 6-pack version Batman figure. Then they had like a Christian Bale Batman cloth cape, and then etc. And then you had like a Robert Pattinson Batman figure, which is cloth cape and more accurate than the first wave came out. So I just don't understand why McFarlane just get too lazy about this. So yeah, that's enough rant. Look at the figure real. This good detail comes with a gun as well. You can actually remove this. Well, I just put it there already. So this gun is a Desert Eagle, custom Desert Eagle as well. It's from, he's used a custom barrel on it to make it continuous. Peacemaker is stand for a old Colt gun back in the day. That's what it called it back then. And this is the gun that had itself. And it just spit like yellow, or not yellow, white painting there, and this silver, but this is just scratch because the holster. And looks pretty accurate as well, and it does look like an actual peacemaker gun, but it doesn't shoot in real life, but only in film, and just, you know, prop would say. So that's about the gun. The holster is one part glued to this waist here. The barrel is not removable. This part right here is a dot blower. That's missile, and this is the dot blower. That's the silencer, and these are most of the ammos. Coming one giant part of pieces connector there, and that's about it. The front looks very accurate than the first Peacemaker figure came out. We also have a blue line of the helmet, just like from the actual show when he first appeared in the show, I would say. Back looked the same, would say, but I think this figure has improved better than the first one, because the first one was a piece of crap. I hate the first one, and I'm glad I picked this up. This is better than the first one as well. And if you, after this figure, I'll drop a link down below of the description of the video. You can buy it at Pop Culture. So yeah, so that's that. And we're gonna look at Eagerly. Eagerly looks accurate. Bit like sharp claw there as well. Feathers, bit plastic or rubber. Nothing too scary looking at it, and his sharp claws and beak looks good. It does resemble like an eagle, an American eagle, and it really does too. So that's what I reckon. They try to make it look accurate as possible with this eagle. With this eagle, I don't know if you could like put a piece of my eagle on top of it, or on his hand or something. I wish there was a magnet on the figure, so you can just put it there without resting and without, you know, mingling with it. Also, look at the head sculpt. Does look very similar as John Cena himself, and looks really good. He portrayed in Peacemaker really accurate. A fun fact that it was supposed to Dave Bautista, but he didn't get in the role. He didn't want to, I think. And I'm glad John Cena went and get the role of Peacemaker, and I think he's perfect as Peacemaker as well, just like the comic as well. So that's all that. Other helmet that include, you got a normal helmet as well of the Johnson helmet. So I'm gonna put that soon. And then we got his ultimate helmet, we'll just wear. I think it's Sonic Activates, Sonic Boom or something. Yeah, so I used this helmet. He normally used this when I went to the classroom to show the kids and stuff. So we're gonna change his head. So be right back. So we got John Cena with his head as well, and looks very cartoonish or something, or looks like accurate. Also, this is a rating age 14 plus. Not I think any kid would play it as well as Peacemaker back then. I mean now. Also, it looks really good. The skin color matches the head sculpt as well. Big pale. And I actually like how they finally made a Peacemaker figure with the head sculpt as well, because when you see in the show, normally he's like not wearing a helmet, or he's wearing a helmet. You get to see his full expression face as well, which is kind of sick. Also, it comes with display stand as well. And yeah, that's back and boots, everything there. So I didn't mind this figure. That I did want this displayed. Also, Hot Toys has made a version of this as well, as a 1/6 scale as well, but it's not out yet. So I'm looking for that. And materials just looks a bit rubber or plastic. It's something really hard. Good quality for McFarlane figure for a $60 for a figure toy. And I definitely like about everything about just the detail, and it looks really in detail as well. There's nothing problem with this, but I think there's one problem with this set, I would say, which I'm gonna talk right now. So with the head sculpt, if you take this out, well, I try to stay there for ages, but there we go. The helmet comes off and comes with this. This is something we didn't want for this figure, especially with this, but it's like I said again. I mean, you had this figure, right? And you could have put it in your head like that. I think we finally just went too lazy. You know what I'm saying? They just went too lazy about it. They could have, you know, figured out how to without using this head sculpt, and use this for his normal putting the figure inside. I mean, putting the helmet inside the helmet. It wouldn't make more sense. But instead of that, you just got this freaking thing here. It kind of sucks. So also you can use this peacemaker to hold his helmet like that, like in the shot as well, like that. Like that. But anyway, that's the helmet. Actually, we're gonna put him in the helmet again, which is with this pod. So yeah, I'm gonna do that anyway. Be right back. Now we got him back with the unhelmet as well. Peacemaker, or what's its name? Forgot its name. God damn it! It's Peacemaker, but it's Christopher Smith. That's right. So you have Christopher Smith holding a gun like this, holding a gun like that, holding like this, like he's gangster or something, or like that. That looks sick, that's right. That looks badass. Actually, I wish this comes out so you can use a barrel and stuff. That'd be sick. But no, it doesn't. Which kind of sucks. But at least got that too, so that's about it. So overall, what I think of this figure, definitely a big pickup, because while there's one thing you could struggle is with the helmet as well, and this too as well when you put the accessory as well with the figures. But that's just, you know, it is what it is. But I wish McFarlane should have done better. Hopefully we see something Mattel will do even way better than this. So yeah, I mean, like, McFarlane is ending about this year. End of this year it will be done, and then it'll go to Mattel. So at the moment, Mattel is doing kids line at the moment. So overall, I'll definitely recommend picking this up. If you missed out the first Peacemaker figure, definitely pick this up. It's definitely worth it. So I'll link down below the comment section. I'll see you guys next time. Later.